Hey, however, game's still loading. It seems like Minecraft takes longer and longer to load these days. Anyway, we're here. Hello everyone, Simon here. Let's play Minecraft Trains. So, in between the last video slash stream, I'm done debugging Havoc. That's the good news. I was gonna get it. Havoc says, "Are you ready for more debugging?" I have done the debugging off camera. That's the good news. Otherwise, it would have taken like 3 more weeks at least. Just riding around. Alright, so what did we learn? What did we learn? It turns out that yes, there's the desync, right? So when you travel over long distances, the minecart and the redstone does kind of become desynchronized, but also not really. Surprisingly, it doesn't happen very much, and it doesn't really happen. In fact, it almost doesn't happen. I think as you travel, the game makes sure that the redstone and the minecart is as synced as possible. So what I did, right? What I did after the last stream is I went and I put more of these debug signals in here. So I had one here. I put one on every persistor up to that point. And I just watched the signal as I rode past. And it turns out that the signal is fine. All of this is fine. It's always fine. It's always fine everywhere, despite the desynchronization. And the only problem where it occurs like persistently is here, is this. Going from this point into loop 1 and then into the first junction. So I think what's happening is that this is just a little bit too fast. So in pretty much the entire rest of the train network, you never go from a regional link, like a long straight line, into a loop and then directly into a junction, almost straight in. I mean, it turns like 45 degrees there, but you're pretty much going straight into the junction. And I think that's just a little bit too fast, and the redstone doesn't quite catch up. Everywhere else, the redstone does manage to catch up fairly effectively, just not here. So the fix, the patch that I've put in is, I mean, it doesn't really have to be here. What's going on with this? What I did is I put a switch here. The switch comes down here, and then I put a break in the signal coming in from the regional loop. Put the break like there. This is a break, and this is a break here. So what happens is when the minecart passes that switch there, it opens this gate and then it pushes the signal forward. So what it means is, instead of the signal pushing forward as the chunks load in, I give the chunks more time to load in before we get to that point, and then I pass the signal forward into chunks that have already loaded in. And that seems to fix everything. So since I put this little thing in, there has not been any errors at this point, or indeed in anywhere else on the train network. And I think that's it. That's all. That's the whole thing. There's actually nothing wrong with the circuitry. It's just that when you're lagging, and then when you're loading the stuff in, it just doesn't switch properly. And you just have to give it more time to load in before you switch it, and then it switches properly, I think, is what's going on. So now I have to go clean up again. I have to clean this up a little bit, and then I have to clean up the, I have to remove all the debugging signals, and hope that I don't break anything doing that. Alright, let's do this. And as I go around the loop, I guess I'll show you how the other regional entrances, like they don't go straight into a junction. They actually like turn back and forth a little bit, slow down a little bit before going in. And that's like, it's just, you just need a little bit more time. It's not that complicated. Just need to give the circuitry a little bit more time to catch up. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so we don't need those. I was trying like different ways of doing this switch. I mean, this is kind of weird. Let me think about how I want to do this. What? Oh, I knocked it. So when the cat goes through there, it opens that up and the signal can go forward. So I don't really want the emerald, I don't think. Not sure what I want to do here though. There's also going to be a hole in the track now, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I can like lower this down. Alright, can I? No, I can't lower this down. Everything's a little bit too crowded down here. Like super awkward, right? This really should be the iron. Let me go ahead and make that iron there. I really hope I don't like mess this up. Can I lower this somehow? I can lower this. No, I can't lower this because this is, well, no, I can lower this. So I'm gonna like risk breaking everything again. No, I can't lower this because... Yes, I can. So let me like lower this. And then it's like that there. And then we have subtract. And then we have cut the signal there. And then we have from here that, and that. That should still work the same way. Let's not have the green. Let's go ahead and use the iron. Redstone torch. There. Right, and then there, and then those. This needs to do that. And I think I can close this without breaking that. Alright, cool. Right, so now there's a hole there's a hole in the trackway there for this little gate. I should test it to make sure that it's still the right length. Let me break this real fast. Can I like put a trapdoor on top of this so that doesn't... Does that break the signal? It doesn't break the signal, right? I just don't want to have like a... Oh, the trapdoor opens. The trapdoor opened. That's awkward. Can you not open? It always opens, right? I mean, okay, let me see. Okay, the trapdoor is not good because it opens the opens the trapdoor. This doesn't have a. It's not doing anything anymore, right? All right, I'm gonna. This is a normal track here. How do I make this so that it doesn't? Does that cut? If I put that, oops, put that there, does that cut the signal? Apparently not. That's interesting. The slab doesn't cut the signal. Alright, well it's a bit hacky. Like you just kind of hack this thing in here, this thing here. It's alright. Alright, so let's make sure this works. So let me go ahead and... Oh crap, I broke it. No! Trapdoor! Come back! Trapdoor! Oh wait, I should get rid of the minecart first. So, if this is 1, let's move that there. And 1, that puts 1 in here, but this stops that signal, and that is, what is that? That's 1, 4. When the cart gets to this point, oops, it opens that gate, pushes the signal forward, and then this becomes 1, 1. So it was 1, 4 before, now it's 1, 1 there, like that. Cool. And then let me go ahead and reset this, get rid of that signal. Alright, that looks good. Let me think about whether I want to clean this up a little bit. I mean, I wanna... gold. Alright, give myself a bit of space down here. This is such a mess. What is this? Was that this? It was this. Okay, let's put that back. It's a bit of a mess down here. Too many patches. Alright, good enough. Alright, so let's go back and get rid of all of these debug signals. Oh, that there. Get rid of those. Let's make sure I get this right. So this was there, there, and there, I believe. Wait a minute. This is that. Oh wait, no, this is that. And that, and then that goes there, right? check the underside. That looks good to me. Alright, so this is open. And then this is just that. Alright, cool. So I guess today I removed the debugging lights, and then I guess I go just right through the whole thing one more time. I should note that when I tested this without streaming and without recording. And the streaming and recording does introduce more lag. So there is a chance that it just doesn't work. because like when I'm streaming, there's extra lag because obviously I'm using the CPU to encode the video. So there's more lag when I'm streaming, and that might mean that it breaks anyway. Because it's the signal is breaking because of the desync, and the desync is because of the CPU not keeping up with the simulation, right? So there might be more desync, and therefore more problems. But we'll find out. We'll find out later today. Yeah, and also I might actually be introducing more bugs as I do this. Accidentally breaking the circuitry, possibly. Right, right. Was that how it was? Or was it like that? It's probably like that. There and there. Alright, good. So the interesting thing I learned doing the debugging and the testing is that even when so there's a whole lot of different threads. The simulation is multi-threaded, probably.